Hey there, and welcome back to the Long Farms channel here. Thanks for tuning in today. Before I get started, if you haven't already, or if you'd like to, be sure to subscribe to the channel and also hit that thumbs up button. That just lets me know that you like what I'm putting out. I checked the other day or earlier, and we've jumped up even more on subscribers, which is pretty cool deal. I never thought I'd have as many as I do, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you, because this channel wouldn't be possible without you all tuning in to watch, likes and comments. So it really means a lot. But for a lot of the newer subscribers of the channel, I figured I'd do a little bit of a kind of an equipment tour, just kind of show what all we have here. But one of my, don't mind the mess in here, but one of my winter projects, I've been putting it off for way too long, is putting in new rear differential bearings and seals in my Honda Rincon 680. But I have put new A-arm bushings, new knuckle bushings, and also wheel bearings and inner and outer seals. So it's a project I need to get done. I've just been kind of putting it off, but maybe one of these days I'll get it done. First piece of equipment we come to is this new Holland H7220 disc mine, and as most of y'all may know how one operates, but if not, it's got these little blades on it here, very similar to your lawnmower. And these hats hook the PTO of the tractor. When it turns it on, just cuts the hay. Pretty similar to how your lawnmower cut the grass in your yard. But then it's got these rubber rollers that they spin. And it pulls the hay through and squeezes out a lot of the moisture. And then back here in the back, it's got those doors there that we can open up, depending on how wide we want our windrow, or not a windrow, but how, if we want it to be spread out coming out the back, or if we want it kind of bunched up together. But we like to open those doors about as wide as we can, and that way once it comes out from them rollers, it kind of fans it out and lets it dry just a little bit better and a little bit easier. Next here, we've got this John Deere 5075M. It's considered a medium duty series tractor of the John Deere series. It's got a 553 loader. It is two-wheel drive. It's rated 75 horsepower on the motor, and I believe it's about 60 or so on the PTO, kind of here at the PTO. We use it, it's our main feed tractor. It's like a, I guess considered a platform tractor, where it's got the platform here and a lot of different things like you'd see in a cab tractor, just without the cab. It's the first turboed tractor we've owned. Of course, it's diesel, but to be just a 75 horsepower tractor, it's pretty stout. So we really like it. I believe it's got right at 2,400 hours on it, so Needs a good bath. Maybe one of these days if it quits raining and dries up a little bit, when we're not feeding as much, I'll get it out and wash it and show you all the foam cannon that I've got that I use to clean these tractors and equipment and my vehicles. So I don't believe I'll ever go back to bucket washing a tractor or vehicle again after using that foam cannon. Next here we've got a John Deere 662 side rake. This handle here lets it up or down, and just pull it here. It engages the gearbox and it spins counterclockwise as you're going through the hay field. It'll pull the hay from here over this side. Then you just come back around the opposite way and pulls the hay in, and that's what makes the windrow, they call it. And back here we've got the 752 4 basket John Deere tedder. I know we bought it used. Not sure how old it is, but it's been awfully good to us. Of course, over time we've had to replace some of the teeth. As you can see over there, the different colored teeth. Then on this side over here, we had to replace that shaft end and all that on theirs. Where it got a little bit of wear is letting that arm on this side had quite a bit of movement. So got that fixed. And then we got the old trusty round baler. It's of course a John Deere 385. We bale 4x5 rolls. It's just got the belts, and then got the chains up here that run the different rollers and everything on the inside. It is a manual tie, but it is hydraulic operated, but we just have to manually move the levers back and forth depending when we're tying it. A lot of these new balers nowadays are electronic, so they'll start tying and everything, and all you have to do is sit back and wait for it to finish and open the door, kick it out, and on down the field you go. This tractor here, we've had it since I was probably in middle school, as many moons ago. It's a John Deere 5210. I believe it's rated at about 50 or 55 horse and around 40 on the PTO. Main purpose for this tractor is we use it for pulling the tedder and the rake here, and then also the pasture drag and the yard box that y'all have seen in a previous video. But it doesn't get used. It does get used throughout the year, but not near as often as the 5075 over there. Then our cab tractor is a Kubota M5111. It's rated, I believe, at 105 horsepower, which will make it about 89 to 90, I believe, on the PTO. It's the first four-wheel drive tractor we've ever owned. We use it some when we're feeding, but mainly we use it when we pull that New Holland disc spine and the round roller. So it's, of course, it's got the standard cab tractor features, the heat and air, radio, all that stuff. So Even though it may not be green like the other tractors we have, it's a really good tractor. So I put a lot of seat time and a lot of hours in it, cutting and baling hay, so it's done pretty good for us. Then here we've got our 330. It's a 335 gallon pull behind sprayer. Just got the water pump there. You hook up the PTO. It's also got that chain on it, because if not, that pump will just try to spin. So you have to put that chain on there to hold that pump in place. That way it can't move. Because most sprayers y'all have probably seen or know about have the booms that'll come down. It's got the spray nozzles along the boom arms and around the back. But this one here has these fan nozzles, just like there and there. They're independently operated if you want to spray one side or the other. I believe it's got about a 40 or 45 foot fan pattern out the back. I was hoping to get a video of that last week when Dad was spraying, but he was spraying while I was at my day job. We are a pretty small farm here in eastern Tennessee, but we like a lot of the shops in the Midwest that have the real nice shops and all the tools and everything to work on their equipment. Even though all that's nice and does make the job a little bit easier, we just have a little 2-bay garage. Got tools, welder, just your typical tools you need on the farm. But I was wanting to make a little bit longer video this evening, but my mom is watching my daughter for just a little bit. But I wanted to come down here and make a video for you all. That way, especially the new subscribers that haven't seen many of the videos yet, just give y'all a little bit of a equipment tour. But thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned here in the next couple weeks. It's going to be busy. Of course, we've got heifers that are calving about every couple days. Then we'll be doing some spring fertilize of our pasture and hay fields. And then for too long, we'll be out here cutting and baling the hay. But hopefully later in the week I'll post another video. Be doing some tractor maintenance on all 3 tractors, so be sure to tune in for that. But thanks for tuning in. None of this channel wouldn't be possible without the support from each and every one of you guys and gals. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch y'all next time.